can't even imagine. Like, they ran to the Kabul airport and got on a C-17 when she was, 8 months pregnant. They've been living on a military base. They had a baby, and like today, they're finally getting to an apartment. Like me, I know some of you cannot stop thinking about the Afghan refugees who now find themselves in makeshift villages on military bases across this country. But now we have to be ready to be called into action. We want to resettle refugees because we see our story in them. And because we share that story, we feel prompted to either correct the wrongs that were done to our ancestors or emulate the gestures of inclusion and assistance that were afforded to those who came before us. Not only can we do this, but we must do this. Welcoming others is a fulfillment of the obligations of what it means to be a Jew in this world. And so when we got a call in the beginning of August about a program to serve Afghans specifically as part of resettlement in HIAS's affiliate network, we said, yes, sign us up. The HIAS published the map of the new affiliates, and all of a sudden there was a little red dot in the middle of the country, and it represented Tulsa, and it felt great. So here we are. Should we meet quickly, do quick departmental updates, just so we can all be on the same page?
Sarah just sent me all of our bar mitzvah and bat mitzvah blurbs, so I'll send those to you right away.
Great. Okay, cool.
Amber?
Gosh, I could consume this whole meeting with updates. We have our first arrivals coming this week on Wednesday.
Yay!
A family of 4. So we are kind of frantically trying to get everything prepared. I did resettlement at Catholic Charities for a long time. I was director of their refugee resettlement. The Synagogue brought me in to kind of structure their program. Off the HIAS staff directory. There are millions of people displaced all around the world for various reasons. Because of fear of persecution or violence against them and their family, they flee to another country for safety and security. Once they come into the United States, the Synagogue will help them transition into life in the U.S. We have about a 90-day window to help them get housing and get set up in school and find jobs so that they can become self-sufficient Americans. This refugee family is the first of 51 that are coming. There's hundreds of items that we place in an apartment when we have a new arrival coming. I've got some really great furniture. Beds, dressers, couches, dishes, cleaning products. Basically everything that one would find in a standard American home. All of the items that we've received have been donations, mostly from the members of the congregation. I have to go pick up my son, but I just want to say thank you for helping again. I really appreciate it. I'm a single mother. I kind of do this delicate dance of doing resettlement, picking up Asher, and resuming my work. But it's all worth it.
We're about to meet our translator and set him up with a contract. It's very exciting and very important, it feels like. Hey Z, I just want to welcome you to Tulsa.
Thank you.
We're excited to have you start work for us as a translator. So I can tell you my story, just so you know. My grandfather was a survivor of the Holocaust, and my mother was born in Cuba and was a refugee to this country. It's very, very close to my heart, and it's the biggest reason I wanted the Synagogue to do this work.
I'm really excited, and I know how they're feeling because a month ago I was in the same situation as they are. Somebody was standing for me in the airport, waiting for me with the signs which is welcome, and today I'm doing the same for them.
It makes me cry. Like, it was really a month ago. Like,
It was really a month ago. I was working as an interpreter for the US military in Afghanistan. When the US government decided to withdraw from Afghanistan and Kabul fell into Taliban's hands, everyone tried to escape. It was really hard for me to get inside the airport. I saw like 3 children die in a single day. The people here in Tulsa make us not feel alone.
the response to our initiative to start doing refugee resettlement has really been overwhelming. And it just feels so great to know that it's not just a couple of professionals who are in an office doing this work, but it's really a community.
Yeah.
How's it going?
It's great.
Okay, so we're gonna head over to the family's house. It's like 5 minutes from here, and we'll meet over there.
Go team! Is that what we're supposed to do? I feel like that's what we're supposed to do.
The synagogue has always been just a center part of my life. Just hearing Rabbi Kamen's kind of rallying cry during high holidays for we're doing this, it inspired me. We've got people volunteering, doing whatever little bit they can. That's what I expect from people here. Can I help you carry? It kind of continues to hit me what we're actually doing here. And it kind of started out as moving couches, and it's still moving couches, but it's nice to see those couches being arranged in a home.
Great.
Tikkun Olam, the Jewish idea of the responsibility that we all have to give back, to repair the world. What the congregation's done here for Tulsans, for Oklahomans, for refugees now, it's the embodiment of what Tikkun Olam means and should be.
Millie. Millie. My daughter, when she heard that her car seat would be transporting these kids, she went around the house and they picked out toys. So she put a blanket for the baby and a little stuffed animal toy for the 2-year-old. The blanket itself was knit by my grandmother, who is herself a Cuban refugee. All right, well.
What time do they land?
Yeah, let's see. It should be in 10 minutes. Z, good to see you. I'm happy you're here. How do we say welcome?
Welcome.
Kher.
Ra.
Kher la
Glast.
glast. Okay. All right. This is them? They're here! Yay! They're here! Karaglast. My name is Dan, and we're so glad you're here in Tulsa.
We'll take you to your house and you can get settled in, okay?
هیچ هتل نیست داریم خانه میتونی هیچ چیز are they gonna take us to a hotel or home
A home.
خانه براتون میده خوشبخت Right, we'll put you in, okay?
This is your house. Welcome home. When I see an Afghan child or an Afghan mother, I know that I'm witnessing God in their face and in their expression of humanity. And it's my responsibility to answer the call.